All right, Chicago, we are back. Man, it's time for us to continue our Year 2 season simulation with your Chicago Blackhawks. We just got the Year 2 season started in the last video. Only 8 games in because we were tracking a young prospect drafted, 7th or 8th overall in 2018, Adam Bachfest. I wanted to know if this guy was able to play in the NHL, and good news. We got him scouted 4-bar, and he is officially 81 overall. Adam Bachfest, 81 overall. His current role, top 6 defenseman, medium elite potential. I love to see that. Offensive D-man. Take a look at those individual stats. I'm liking his shooting. I'm liking his offensive awareness. I'm liking his defense. Defense is fine. His skating is good. He's not a physical player, but, offensive defensemen usually aren't. And this is exactly what we need. We made the playoffs last year. I thought it was good luck. It ended up being voodoo because the team that should have made the playoffs ended up getting the first overall pick. So, we're right there in Tweenersville. And if we want to improve to get Patrick Kane and Jonathan Toews another Stanley Cup, we need our young players to come up and fill the ranks. Give us the depth that way. And also some good free agent signings, which is what we did in the last video with guys like Sergei Bobrovsky and Artemi Panarin. And we got to get to Panarin here because I got some bad news. I know when I signed him to play alongside of Patrick Kane, but I think we need to spread the love out here. So I've done some pre-scouting. I will show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. Now, we're only 8 games in. So we're not even a full month in. I don't think we have to hit the panic button just yet. But still, we got to get on top of this. All right, so goals for per game. The Winnipeg Jets, my God, they're killing it. Up at 4.29 goals for per game. The defending Stanley Cup champions. This is what I mean about, is it a coincidence or are these legitimate numbers? I think these teams are going to come back down to earth right now. So take these numbers with a grain of salt. We are at 2.5, definitely in Tweenersville. We got to get that thing up to around 3. Could be a lot worse. Could be down around 2. But we got to improve our goals for per game. Goals against per game, look at that. 3.13, and we just got Sergei Bobrovsky. It's got to be our blue line. Our blue line is looking weak, and it also might be the way our lines are arranged right now, namely our top 6. That seems to be in disarray. I'll get to that in a second. Power play percentage, look at this, 5%. What the hell? So not only are we allowing goals, but we're not scoring power play-wise, and we got Kane and Panarin on the same power play, so that's not working out for us. And penalty kill percentage is at least good for us, 81.8. These other teams, they're going to come back down to earth. I mean, 95.7%, there's no way they maintain that. Chicago, though, 81.8. So we've got to find power play offense, and we've got to find 5-on-5 defense. Now, take a look at the player stats here. Advanced analytics, boys. I know everyone hates me when I say that because they're not actually advanced analytics, but whatever. Just go with the flow. We're just looking at forwards right now, right? So Panarin and Kane, they're both tearing it up. 10 points apiece, 6 goals, 5 goals. And what that has allowed us to do is put Nick Schmaltz on the first line, which he's having a great year as well. He's more of like a playmaker, two-way forward. 6 assists, 7 points. He's a +6. And that allowed us to put Jonathan Toews on the second line center position. Now, on paper, that looked great, but after 8 games in, I mean, -9, -9, -9. Saad, Toews, and DeBrincat ain't getting it done. And I think I figured out why. Now, it's still early, like I said, but if we take a look at the shot totals, right? Our best 2 shooters, Kane and Panarin. They're on the exact same line. Third, Yarncroc and McGinn. And then Saad. Now, they're all tied for 17, sure. But you're telling me that our second line is all the way down there? McGinn, our third line is taking more shots. Now, that's Saad. Schmaltz is on the first line. DeBrincat. I think this guy is more of a playmaker. I know it says player type sniper, but he does not shoot the puck. I mean, goals, assists is way up there. And he's only got 10 shots in comparison to another sniper, Patrick Kane, who's outshooting him by 3 times as much. So DeBrincat seems like a playmaker. Same thing with Schmaltz. All right, same thing with Saad. Even though Saad is more of like a Jonathan Toews type. I mean, last year only 20 goals, 45 penalty minutes. I mean, he plays rough. He hits. He takes the puck away more than he gives it away. So he's like not really a goal scorer, not really a playmaker, but more of a defensive player. And I got him playing on the same line as Jonathan Toews, who's down here with only 8 shots. All right, so I think that second line, I have them filled with 2-way playmakers, and no one is shooting the puck. And the first line has my 2 snipers. All right, so I think that's the problem. And the same goes for the power play. Look at the power play points. I mean, Panarin, Kane, and DeBrincat, who are all on the same first line. I mean, there's the power play point. So we got to spread this sucker around. Okay, we have to. And defensemen. Was taking a look at this, trying to improve our penalty kill, even though it's not that bad. I think we have way too many offensive defensemen on this team, right? If you take a look at hits is the way to tell. Myers and Pesci both hit and block shots. But then, I mean, Ryan, less hits than block shots. Same thing with Keith, less hits than block shots. Bachfist, we know, is an offensive defenseman, less hits than block shots. And Sebastian Aho is an offensive defenseman. So we may have 4 offensive-based defensemen here, and we may have to trade one, if not 2 of them, man, because we need somebody to shut it down defensively. 3.13 goals against per game. 5-on-5, that ain't getting it done. Now, I'm not going to be making any trades right now, but this is where I want you guys to chime in. I don't think we're making it to the trade deadline in this video, unless everything goes according to plan. But if we need to make a trade or 2, I'd be willing to do it by the end of December, all right? So, yeah, I don't... We have to make the choices early here. We can't linger. Like I said, we cannot linger with this team. Every game counts. So this first line, Schmaltz, Kane, and Panarin. We have to split up Kane and Panarin. We just do. We're going to see how it plays out, but there's no point in Kane and Panarin ripping up the league if we're not making the playoffs. It's not helping us and not helping them. So Schmaltz, Kane, and Saad. Now, I want to keep Taves and Saad apart because they're both that two-way playmaker. So I think if I could put Taves back with Kane now, Schmaltz can go down with Panarin, and then DeBrincat is that playmaker. He can come up alongside of Kane and Taves. There you go. You get your playmaker, two-way forward, and sniper. And then the second line, you got your sniper, Schmaltz, who's more of like that playmaker two-way forward, and then Saad, who's the Taves two-way forward. All right, so two-way forward, playmaker, sniper combination. I don't know if this is going to work, but we got to try something out. Third line is fine. Fourth line is fine. Defensively, Duncan Keith and Brett Pesci. A lot of people not agreeing with the Brett Pesci trade, arguing that you could have gotten more for Corey Crawford. I know I could have got more. I could screw the system up big time. I could trade a first-round draft pick from like 6 years and get somebody and then just replace that or that first rounder in 6 years with a free agent in 5 years. I mean, there's a lot of things that you can do. The way I see it, I traded a veteran goaltender with 1 year left, Corey Crawford, to Carolina, to the Eastern Conference, and in return got 2 roster players, Walmark and who else was it? Somebody, McGinn, two roster players, 2 draft picks, a second and a third. And look at what we did with draft picks last year. We got Jackson Kostopoulos and Kurt Adams, both in the second and third round. You know, we can find medium elite players in the second and third round, and we got a top 4 defenseman, Brett Pesci. So I'm fine with that. 2 roster players, 2 potential medium elite players, and a top 4 defenseman, a shutdown guy that we needed because we have so many freaking offensive defensemen. I'm fine with that. But I am going to move him down to the second line because he is that defensive defenseman. We got to get some offense going. So Tyler Myers with Duncan Keith, and then you have the offensive defenseman, Bachfist. I'm going to leave Sebastian Aho to play alongside of Brett Pesci for now. A lot of people are saying to move up Bachfist to the first line alongside of Duncan Keith, just like real life, or even the second line. But we're going to keep him where his role dictates. It says top 6 defenseman right now. We want to make sure that this guy grows, so I'm not going to screw that up at all. So those are the changes we're going to make. We're going to go to special teams now. Now, power play. Panarin and Kane, they're just not getting it done. So I'm going to switch Panarin to the second line, all right? Taves, you're going to come up to that first line. There you go. So Kane, Taves, and we're going to go DeBrincat. We're going to keep it the same. I want to see what DeBrincat can do with Kane because he seems to be a pure playmaker, and Kane is our best shooter. And then we got to go with Schmaltz, Saad, and Panarin. Yeah, because that's the playmaker, the shooter, and that works out. Now, Pesci's got to come off the power play because he's more of a defensive defenseman. We're going to give Adam Bachfist a chance to play on the power play, and we're going to put him on his shooting side alongside of Duncan Keith, all right? Panarin, Schmaltz, and Saad, Tyler Myers. Pesci's going to come off the power play just because he is that defensive defenseman. I gave him a shot, and he doesn't have a lot of points, so we'll use him for the penalty kill and 5-on-5. We're going to go with Yarncroc, a sniper, on the point, all right? He shoots right, so does Myers. Yeah, that works out for me. 4-man power play. DeBrincat and Kane, sure. Taves and Panarin, sure. That works out for me. Keith and Bachfist, all right. And then Myers, and we're going to go with Brendan Saad on the point. 4-man power play, 4-man power play. Brendan Saad, there you go, all right. So hopefully that improves our power play percentages. Very good. And penalty kill. Now, I made a big mistake here. We got Jonathan Taves in there. We got Nick Schmaltz, but I didn't put Brendan Saad. And he is a defensive player, no doubt about it. The best aspect of this guy's game is his ability to take the puck off the other team. So we're going to go him and Taves. We're going to spread them out, actually. Taves can go with McGinn. Let's see McGinn's stats. Is he good enough? Let's see. Doesn't take too many penalties. Yeah, he's fine. He's 7 hits, so he's going to be able to block some shots. And then Schmaltz and Sod. Now, Duncan Keith for the penalty kill. I don't know if this is the best idea because he is more of an offense. Look, he doesn't hit. He does not hit. His takeaways ain't up there. He's more of an offensive-based defenseman. Yeah, he didn't even have any points this year. I know it says two-way defender, but I wouldn't want to go with him on the first line. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go Tyler Myers and Brett Pesce. All right, there you go. And then Duncan Keith and Joachim Ryan. Yeah, because we can't go with Bachvist and we can't go with Sebastian Aho. They're both offensive defensemen. So I think I need one more guy like a Myers or a Pesce, like a left-handed two-way or defensive defenseman, because the penalty kill is looking weak on the blue line. 3-man penalty kill. We're going to go with Pesce and Myers. There you go. Taves and Schmaltz and Keith and Ryan. Yep. All right, so that is every change I am going to make for our NHL team and the AHL team. Just to show you, I mean, Kurt Adams, all right, he was drafted in the 2nd round. This is what I mean about the Carolina trade. Kostopoulos, immediately, he was drafted in the 2nd round. So we can find some good players. We got Kurt Adams, Kostopoulos, and Dronov, JOKIHARJU, who's still only 3-bar. We sent him down to the AHL because he didn't have to go to the CHL. So we'll see if this guy grows over the course of the year. All right, so I think that is a long enough introduction. I gave you guys the ins and outs of the Chicago Blackhawks over the first 8 games. We need to improve our 5-on-5 goals against. Our goals for could be improved slightly, and our power play needs to be improved greatly, which should improve our goals for. So let's go down. Let's see, the trade deadline. Yeah, I don't think we're going to the trade now. February, January. I think the end of December probably for this video, unless things just go according to plan perfectly. Oh, but you know what? Bachvist. I want to make sure Bachvist doesn't stay top 6 if he moves to an 82, 83 overall. So let's just go down here to the game against the Philadelphia Flyers, all right? So the new lineups up against the defending Stanley Cup champions, and we win 5-0. Then a 5-2 victory over Boston, baby. The team that beat us in 2013? Something like that. A 4-3 victory over Florida, a shootout loss to Boston, shootout win, and finally a regulation loss. So we started off 2-5-1. We're back to 6-6-2. Now again, is it my changes? Is it coincidence? We could easily go on a 6-game losing streak right here. Don't know just yet, but this is why we got to simulate. Take a look at those individual stats. So shootout loss. Yeah, we're not scoring goals here. 1 goal for against the Islanders, 1 goal for against the Hurricanes. Chicago player Brock McGinn has been injured with a sore foot. All right, so that's a penalty killer. Give me a second. Okay, so Brock McGinn goes down with an injury. We got John Hayden coming in. I'm not going to change any lines. I'm just going to throw in Hayden in there. That's what the depth players are for. Made sure that they were at least decent defensively. And special teams, penalty kill. McGinn was in there. I got Brendan Leipzig, who was also killing penalties before I made those changes. He's on the first line PK. Now, I don't think he's going to be gone. What did I say? November 29th, so we're only going to miss like a week or so. But still, I've got to make those changes. Oh, man, that's a bad one. Back spasms. Oh, man, Tyler Myers. December 3rd. It's not too far, but it's Tyler Myers. That's a big one, boys. All right, give me a second. Okay, that is a massive injury to Tyler Myers. Good news, it's not that long, but you could make the argument that Tyler Myers is like our best defenseman. I know not overall wise, but Duncan Keith, remember, we're using him as more of an offensive defenseman. Tyler Myers is 5-on-5, I was using him first line. Power play, I was using him. And penalty kill, I was using him, right? So this is rough. So I'm going to give Adam Bachvist a chance on the first line, boys. It's only going to be for a week or so. We'll see what the kid does. Pesce and Aho can stay the same. And I brought up Gustav Forsling, who's another offensive defense. We got too many offensive defensemen on this team. So we need to possibly make it try. Not right now, but you know what I mean. All right, so let's just simulate to the end. An 8-0 victory over Anaheim. 4-1 victory over Edmonton. Yep, I made some good changes to this team, spreading out Artemi Panarin and Patrick Kane. And I think that second line was just shitting the bed, like Sod, Taves, and DeBrincat. They're just not meant to play together. They're all like the same player, basically. Brock McGinn is available to play. Give me a second. All right, so McGinn is back in there on the third line, special teams. He is also back in there on the penalty kill. Things are just working out for us. We just beat the Winnipeg Jets again, the defending Stanley Cup champions, and then just lost 1-0 to the Washington Capitals. All right, so still only at 500, but no, there you go. We pulled ourselves above 500, and Tyler Myers is back. Beautiful. Give me a second. All right, so good news. Tyler Myers is back in there. Bachvist is back down to the top 6 position. I don't know if he did well or not. Those stats are looking pretty good, though. I mean, 3 goals, 9 assists in 24 games played, +4. Just going to keep it nice and easy, though, with Bachvis. As soon as he jumps up the top 4 defenseman, I'll throw him up there. We gave him some time on the first line, but going to just keep him down where the game says we should. All right, so we're basically at this end of the end of November. I'll be taking a look at these stats here, and we'll see what happens. So we just passed December 1st. All right, so we just got shut out twice in the last 3 games, but this month was great for offense. So 11, 11, and 3 from 2, 5, and 1. That was decent. We just got to pull ourselves above the oh man, what's the word I'm looking for? Shit. You know what? Never mind. I'm just going to abort that. All right. So take a look at individual stats. We'll take a look at team standings. Where do we sit right now? Chicago. We are in 4th place, only 2 points back of the Minnesota Wild. Well, we've been in that spot before. Yeah, it seems like our division is all over the place right now. At the Avalanche, the Stars, the Predators, ourselves, and the Wild. So that's good. We can always be fighting for that 3rd divisional playoff spot here. Let's take a look at these individual stats for the team and for the players. So we know where the numbers were before. Let's see. Well, they've definitely improved. We've definitely improved. But let's see how much. So Chicago, yeah. So we were at, 2.5 before? We've gotten that closer to be hovering around 3. And that's where we need to be. Around, 2.9. 3 is nice, 3.1. But 2.8 for this team, I'll deal with that. We're right there with Dallas. We're right there with the Avalanche. Goals against per game. All right, where are we? Chicago. I thought we were at 3.46. I was going to say, how the hell does that happen? 2.44. So we went from 3.13 down to 2.44. So goals for, way above goals against. That's what I like to see. You start getting numbers like that over the course of 82 games, you're going to win more than you lose, man. It's as simple as that. Power play percentage. All right, so it was at 5% before. It's now up at 18.2. And penalty kill, 91.7. Yeah, see, I told you. As soon as I moved Brendan Saad onto that penalty kill, took Duncan Keith off the first line, put Brett Pesce and Tyler Myers. I'm telling you, man, I know how to get these guys playing defensively. All right. So things are looking good. We're still just, we're just not deep enough on this team. Maybe a trade or two, man. I mean, we do have some assets. So hang on a second. Forward. So Patty Kane doing a great job. 28 points, 16 goals in 25 games played, +9. DeBrincat. So he was -9 before. Yeah, man. Like, DeBrincat is a playmaker. I don't care if his player type says sniper. He is a playmaker. And look at all the assists he's getting. You know what? We might want to keep DeBrincat and Kane together as long as we can, as long as Patrick Kane plays here, because they seem to just be like peanut butter and jelly, man. The goals and the assists, it just works out perfectly. And then Jonathan Taves is the center for them now, and he can just, get the puck for them. That's nice. So Panarin, 20 points. He's a +6, 8 goals. His numbers are going to come down because he's not playing with Kane. It's going to be DeBrincat, but he's bringing up Schmaltz, who's 14 points. Yeah, he's missing that first line. And Brendan Saad, who's a -11. Jesus, only 4 goals. That second line could still be improved. Yarncroc, all right. Now, what about shot totals? Are the shot totals still the same? 88. Ooh, look at Brendan Saad. Yeah, Brendan Saad actually does take some shots. You know what? It's because we had all those same guys on the same line. The second you put like a playmaker, Schmaltz, and Panarin with Saad, now he gets more shots. Yeah, we got our team all shooting now. Good. Yeah, our team is... Everybody's shooting. Defenseman, Bachfist is leading our team in points. 12 points, 3 goals, 9 assists. My God. Sebastian Aho, second with 9 points. All right, man. See, these guys should be on the power play. Duncan Keith, all right, only 7. Brett Pesce, 5 points, 3 goals. Tyler Myers, 2. All right, very good. Let's go. Look, Pesce is a +3, and he doesn't take penalty minutes, boys. He's like a defensive player who doesn't take penalty minutes, and he's young. I can get him better. See, and this is what I need from my defenseman. I need hits and block shots. This is the problem with this team. Tyler Myers does it. Hits, block shots. Pesce does it. Hit, block shots. Duncan Keith, it's not that bad. All right, Duncan Keith's not that bad. He's not like... He's an offensive two-way defender. But then, yeah, Ryan is not. He's an offensive guy. Aho's an offensive guy. Bachfist is an offensive guy. Yeah, I think Sebastian Aho may have to be... I don't want to trade him, but we already have... Ooh, I don't know what I have to do here. we need to get a guy who can come in and deliver block shots and hits the same way Pesce and Myers does. We have 2. We need 3. I think we're right on that brink. Okay, so let me go back to line changes here. Let's just see if anyone's overall, let's see if Bachfist overall has gone up. The guy is playing better than anyone else on the team. So DeBrincat, 84, 87. Yeah, we got them 4 bar scouted. So Panarin, Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Maybe, no, I got to keep, maybe I could do something like that to get these guys going a little bit more. To get that second line going. But then again, I don't know. We're playing well recently. Do I want to fuck with things? Schmaltz, Panarin. Because then you can get Panarin. No, you know what? They're playing fine. We've been trending in the right direction. Don't mess with things. Don't mess with things. Defensively, Myers, Pesce, Bachvist still 81 overall. Okay. Sebastian Aho and Wright. See, I don't like Aho on this team. He's he's getting points. He's good for the power play. I'm not even using him on the power play. I should probably use him on the power play instead of like Myers or something, but I want to play Myers. Yeah, I think Sebastian Aho might not have a place on this team. Same thing with Ryan, but we don't really have any other defensemen. Got to trade for one. We got JOKIHARJU. He's 81 overall. Oh, how did that happen? Right, we only had him 3 bars at the beginning of the video. Our scouts in the AHL must have uncovered him. And he's been playing in the AHL for 24 games played. 3 goals, 11 assists, 14 points. He doesn't take penalty minutes. A -6. Don't worry about that. That's his, that's the team that he's playing on. Takeaways, giveaways. Oh, man, he's an offensive defenseman. Another offensive defenseman. Shit! Okay. That does open up a trade, though. Okay. Hang on, let me think about this. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we just had something happen. Now, he's 81 overall. He's got his two-way defender. Let's take a look at his individual stats. Offensively, he's not gifted. Defensive, oh man. Yeah, he's like he is an offensive defenseman. He just doesn't have the offensive stats just yet. The thing that makes him 81 overall is his defensive awareness. I mean, shot blocking, stick check, so a penalty killer. Even though he's a two-way, I could use him as a penalty, force him as a... Ooh, okay. I can't even talk right now because I'm thinking. That's huge. What about the other guys, the forwards? Adams and... No, they stayed. Damn, JOKIHARJU jumped up big time. All right. Okay, so let me go to... You know what? I'm not even going to do power video editing right now because this is these are big moves right here. And with waivers in effect, I have to be careful. All right, so goaltenders. Bobrovsky, yeah. Duncan Keith, Myers, Pesce, Bachvist, Ryan, Sebastian Aho, and Forsling. So if I go to in the system, if I want to bring up JOKIHARJU, all right, I'm going to have to send somebody down. Now, who on this team contract type? I need somebody with like a... Oh, no. It's not just... It's waivers. Yeah. Waiver eligible. That's it. Contract type's got to be two-way... No. That doesn't matter. It's eligible. Okay. So all these guys are eligible for waivers. Bachvist is not, but then I send them down to the AHL. I don't want that. What about any forwards that I have? Do I have any forwards that are waiver eligible? Everyone's on the waivers. Damn it, man. Damn it. Okay, so I can't even... send down one of these players because another team could just pick him up. I don't want to send down Sebastian Aho. I could send down Forsling. He's a depth player for us. And then Aho could be the depth. Okay, let me think this through. I have to think this through as a real general manager. Now, with waivers on and with scouting, man, this is becoming tough. All right. Okay, what I could do is make a trade right now. Yeah, I could. I might have to do some power video editing for a trade because I haven't done any pre-scouting. I don't want to bore you guys with the next hour of me just going through trying to find the right team. But it seems to me like if I go to trade players, I could free up a roster spot on my team by trading. That way I don't lose that player to waivers and get some value back at like a fourth or a third or something. And then bring up JOKIHARJU just to be that replacement. And bingo, bongo, bango. And the AHL doesn't need to be replaced. So we go Duncan Keith, Brett Pesce, Tyler Myers, yeah. 1, 2, 3, that's fine. Bachvist, yeah. And then JOKIHARJU, yeah, we got to play him. And then who's the other guy? Okay, hang on. I got 4 righties now. Bachvist is a righty, correct? Yeah, I got 4 righties, so I need lefties. So lefty, no, you're a lefty. Keith is a lefty. Ryan's a lefty. Sebastian Aho is a lefty. I think Aho's got to go here, boys, because he's got a little bit of trade value, and I'm bringing in 2 offensive-based defensemen, Bachvist and JOKIHARJU. So I'm already bringing in I have the offensive defenseman, and Sebastian Aho, I traded for him, yes, but he's got that medium top 6 potential, and if I drop him to waiver, somebody's got to pick him up. So, you know, if I get him in this deal, Ryan could still play with you. It could be Ryan, JOKIHARJU, Bachvist and Myers and Pesce, or Myers and Keith, Bachvist and Pesce, JOKIHARJU and Ryan. Yeah, that could be it. And then I could find another trade for Ryan somewhere down the line. Sebastian Aho, all right. Dahlstrom, Galvis, all right. Yeah, Aho would be the one to be trading. Forwards, Let's see, Panarintes, yeah, blah, 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 blah. I got really nothing else other than my young prospects, which I don't want to trade away. So we might just be trading away draft picks here, or even a second. I have a bunch of seconds. Remember that Carolina Hurricane draft pick that I picked up? So let me throw in Sebastian Aho in a second, and let me go through every single team here. It's going to take a while here, boys, but this is where I might have, we might even just end the video here, because this is a gigantic spot, like, not anytime soon in the video, but just this date, because I don't know what to do here. JOKIHARJU's got to play in the NHL, put it like that. But is there something else that we can do, like Demers? Demers, 2 years left. He's a righty. No, he's a lefty? No, he's a right. Nah. Gotta find, you know what? Demers actually might be that guy. Hang on a second. Because the years left, only 2 years left at $4 million. That works into our he's right-handed, but fuck the handedness. I don't care right now. What kind of player is this? Remember, I need a guy who hits and blocks shots. Yeah, that's the guy. Oh, man, giveaways and takeaways. This guy could be trusted defensively. Last year, yeah, 144 hits, block shots, takeaways to giveaways. Jason Demers does a great job. And that's exactly what we need. He's not an offensive-based guy. His penalty minutes is a little bit much, but that's because they're probably playing. Jason Demers would be a good trade right here. And it makes sense because they want to get rid of him, and we're giving him a young guy and a defenseman, or a fucking draft pick. So Arizona, I'll remember that one. Not going to go for it right away, but I'll remember that one. Heinen, Zaboral. We're not trading for young defensemen. No, I need guys who have played in the NHL. I need somebody who's like 80, low 80s. Scandella, left-handed, 1 year defensive defenseman, right? Yeah. What kind of stats does he put up? Last year's stats will be a lot easier to tell. Hits, block shots. Yeah, same thing. Marco Scandella. I think I'd rather take Demers, though, over Scandella, just because he's got the same stats, but better offensive stats. Let me see, Scandella. Yeah, I think I'd go with Demers over Scandella there. Let's keep on going. Calgary, Giordano. Yeah, Giordano would be nice, but an offensive defenseman and 3 years left, no thank you. Derek Ryan and James Neal, no. Calvin DeHaan, no. Matthias, no. Go down. Ian Cole, 2 years left at 4.2. I got to do my due diligence. Take a look at his stats. Might be a perfect player for us. Block shots, hits. Yeah, he definitely hits block shots. I still like Demers there. I still like Jason Demers out of all those guys because Demers still had the best offensive upside. So it's you're getting the best of both worlds there. Columbus, all right. Rude Wheel, Weedle, 3 years left at 1.3, 82 overall. And there's no way he's that good, is he? 16 games. He only played 10 games last year. I'm not going to be able to tell. No, see, he hasn't played enough for me to make that kind of trade. Not Chad. I'm not going to go for that. The Dallas Stars, no, they're just giving away a bunch of forwards. The Detroit Red Wings, I still like Arizona and Demers. Brodziak, Aberg, Ethan Bear, nope, they're just a bunch of younger players. I'm trying to find some NHL veterans here. Nope, nobody here. Still searching by overall, yep. Here we go. The Nashville wants to trade away Ryan Ellis and Ekholm. Oh my God. Why? Hang on a second. Hang on. That's perfect. They're 7-16-3. They're looking to rebuild, I guess. Team in the Central Division. Okay. So I'll come back to that one. Ellis is a big one, but I'd have to trade like a first for that. But you're talking about a big time defender there. Green, Ruta, we could trade for him, but nah, I'm not going to get him back. Screw that. All right, keep going. New York Islanders, Casey Zizekas, new. New York Rangers, Shattenkirk, McQuaid, Gunnarsson. Carl Gunnarsson wouldn't be bad. Just for cheap, right? Nice and cheap defensive guy. Let's see. He played 25 games played this year, 23. Yeah, but no, if we're going to spend some, we might as well get, Demers is still at the top of my list. That's the one, because his trade value didn't seem too much, and I think I could get him with, what's his name? Sebastian Aho and a second easily. Vlasic and Braun. Braun, 82 overall. Is he right? He's right-handed. No, Demers. I'll take Demers over Braun. Demers had 2 years left at a cheaper contract. Vlasic, way too much. Cryo, Thomas. No, not doing that from St. Louis. The Tampa Bay Lightning, they don't have anyone. Toronto Maple Leafs, they're not trading away defensemen. They need defensemen. The Vancouver Canucks, Christopher Tanev. Now, that's a great one. Alexander Edler, that's a good one, too. Tanev, that's a great one. Let's see, another right-handed player, but defensive player for us. Yeah, you can see, a lot of giveaways, though. They might have been using him as their first-line guy, though. That's usually when you see a guy like this, it's because he's been getting, time on ice, 26 minutes. So they were using him power play, probably. Penalty kill, 5-on-5, so those are going to add up. Yeah, Tanev would be a great one. What kind of point totals does he put up? Penalty minutes, not that bad. Yeah, Tanev would be nice. Another righty, though. Oh, man, if only I get a lefty in there. Edler, a veteran, 33 years of age. Nah, get somebody that we can use for the future also. If not as a part of a roster, but at least trade bait. No. Winnipeg, Jacob Trouba. Ooh, they didn't sign him. It's December 1st already, though, is it not? Yeah, I passed December 1st. Did I pass December 1st? Hang on. Jacob Trouba. Hang on a second. Exit trading. Have I passed December 1st? Because I could get him, then we're on December. But I think I got to get him and then sign him. I wouldn't. You know what? I don't know. I do not know the rules there. I could get Trouba and then sign him, but if it passes December 1st, he might not sign, and it may take a day for him to accept the signing. So, no, I'm not going to do that one. No. That doesn't work out. All right, so the two teams that I saw, Arizona and Nashville. All right, so we'll take a look at Arizona again. I just want to. Were those stats realistic here for Demers? I really like those stats. Don't worry about the trade value, but the age is fine. Top 4, 31 years of age. That works out for our team. We can use him for this year and for next year. And if we don't use him for next year, we can trade him. But he's right-handed, which sucks. But this year, I mean, doesn't take penalty minutes. Last year, those were his stats. Not getting a lot of points because he's focusing on the defensive side of hockey. 22 minutes, time on ice. And he had 44 block shots. Yeah, I mean, this guy, it's just because the trade value. Now, if you want to get a better player, sure, but you're going to be giving up a lot more. I could get Demers for cheap, man. I know I could. So we go to Nashville here. All right, I don't even think we have the cap space to get like a Ryan Ellis, but like an Ekholm, man, left-handed, that would be sweet too. So hang on a second, defenseman. So they're keeping Subban and Yossi. I guess they want to get Yossi signed to an extension. So they're keeping those two guys. Ryan Ellis is 28, 8 years left. I mean, they just signed him to that extension. That would be nice, man, but I think that's a little bit too much for us. Ekholm, though, 3 years left, 29, 3.750. Let me take a look at these stats. All right, so what kind of defender is two-way defender? Take a look at his individual stats. Yeah, he's not really overpowered offensively, mid-80s. Defensively, looks good. He's just a really solid guy everywhere. His shot is probably the worst. Didn't mean to back out right there. Hang on a second here. Matthias Ekholm. All right, so last year only played 54 games played. This year 26. Doesn't really put up a lot of points. Doesn't take penalty minutes. Is he a body checker and block shotter? Yes, he is. He hits and he blocks shots. Time on ice. He might not have been killing too many penalties. On our team, he would, oh yeah, Ekholm is the one. Ekholm was, he blocks shots, he hits, and he can be trusted offense. Yeah, Ekholm is the one. So I think I'd be willing to make a big trade here, boys. Matthias Ekholm. So let's throw him in there. It's a Central Division trade. 3.750, that's not that bad. So let's just see what I have. If I am bringing in Ekholm, all right, I'm going to have Keith, Myers, Pesce, JOKIHARJU, Bachvist, and Ekholm. That's pretty good. All right, so we're going to have to give up. Who do they want, first of all? Rookie skater. Oh, no, not rookie skater. Skaters matching the block. They want Bedwin. Okay, that would be a Kostopoulos, no, but Bedwin might not be a bad one to part ways with. So if we take a look back at our defensemen, right? Our defensemen of the future, not the best guys. We have Bachvist. We have Pesce, who's only 25. We have JOKIHARJU. Bedwin is our next guy. Now, it's our third best prospect defenseman. Now, we're getting a stud in Ekholm, who's still got plenty of years ahead of him. We have to give up something. Bedwin, I mean, I'd love to hold on to him, but he still looks like he's 2 years away. Like, next year, he'll be in mid-70s. The year after that, he'll be ready for the NHL. Now, let me take a look at his stats here in the AHL. What has he been doing? Doesn't take too many penalty minutes. Nicholas Bedwin. I don't want to make a bad choice, but another offensive-based defenseman. Doesn't throw hits. You see that? He's definitely an offensive defenseman. What's his stat? Oh, his offensive defenseman. I should have just looked at that. So, yeah, I have no problem trading away an offensive defenseman. There you go. All right, so Bedwin, you can go in this trade. All right, so Bedwin for Ekholm. We go back into here. All right, now hang on a second. Scully's matching the block. They want Watt. Now I'm going to hold on to Watt. We just drafted him. Kostopoulos, no. Nesterov. No, you know what? They want When did I draft Nesterov? Low top 4. He's only 50 overall. Defensive defenseman. I drafted him in the 7th round in 2019. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna dump Nesterov. There you go. So 2 defensemen for the future for them. They want them both, and probably a draft pick. Yeah, make this trade make sense on paper. I have to add in a draft pick for this. So I'll add in a 3rd rounder from ours. All right. So Ekholm, a player that they want to give up. 3 years left. They're getting Bedwin, who is a top 4 prospect. Nesterov, who's a low top 4 prospect. and a third-round draft pick, all right? If you guys don't think that's enough, you let me know. You know what? I don't think that's enough. Ekholm should get a lot more. So if we're going to make this trade realistic, I got to throw in... I'll throw in my second rounder, all right? There you go. Now it looks a little bit better. And coming back the other way, I will take in a fourth. So they moved their fourth up to second instead of just getting a third, all right? So Bedwin, Nesterov, and a second for Ekholm, and a fourth. Will it go through? Ooh, hang on a second here. Aho and Forsling. These are possible moves that will have to be made if you complete this trade. Move down. Aho. Oh, wait a minute. Aho and Forsling. Whoa, 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 whoa. No. Wait. Hang on a second. Right, because I'm bringing in somebody. I got to send somebody down. So I might as well... Okay, so hang on a second. Let me see this. Shit. If I'm just bringing in one player, why do I have to send two players down? Hang on. If I propose that trade... Forsling, I don't mind losing. Sebastian Aho, I do mind losing. So, yeah, Forsling is going to be our guy. Hang on, boys, this is taking a while. I know. I gotta figure this out one step at a time. So let me go back to A. I don't want to lose Aho to waivers for nothing. He's got a little bit of trade value. You can get something for him. All right, so hang on a second. Let me just sort by player name. Of course, it goes to the bottom. All right, so Aho, you can come up first. Find me a team that wants him in the Eastern Conference. All right, so the Philadelphia Flyers. All right, they don't have the greatest record right now. Give me a draft pick. Third rounder. There you go. All right. So, Philadelphia would have more than 45 skaters. Got to find a team that doesn't. There you go. The Pittsburgh Penguins. They have nobody on their roster. Holy shit. I'll take a third rounder for Sebastian Aho. There you go. Pittsburgh. Will it go through? Trade accepted. I am happy to accept this proposal. So we just got a third rounder. Roster moves. I'm going to have to do this. So now with Aho gone, I can bring up, where is he? 1, 2, 3, hang on. JOKIHARJU, you're going to come up. That's not a problem, right? Boom. All right. So JOKIHARJU's on the team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ryan is going to be, so Forsling I'm going to be sending down. There you go. Yeah, he's got a clear waiver. So if Forsling gets picked up on waivers, whatever, all right? Let's see. Does he get picked up? Yeah, San Jose Sharks picked up Forsling. That's fine because now we're trading for Ekholm, and Ryan is going to be our defensive substitution. All right, so edit lines. Oh, crap. I don't want to have to go best lines because that'll screw everything up. Hang on a second here, boys. See how long it takes to do this stuff? That's why I do power of video editing, man. I have to. So JOKIHARJU, you're just going to get your ass in there right now. I will do some more line changes after this, but this is I can feel it. This is the right time to make a trade. Back to edit lines. Yeah, the AHL, I have my good guys in position, so let me just quickly throw in Radish in there. There you go. You must fix... Whoa. What? You cannot... you have current... Okay, back to edit. Why is Bedwin still... I thought I traded Bedwin. What the hell? How is Bedwin still on the What? Oh no, I didn't make. Did I make that trade yet for? No, I didn't make the trade yet for now. Oh man, I'm getting all flustered here trying to figure this shit out. Holy crap! Extra attack. Oh man, my heart sank right there. I thought I might have traded somebody that I didn't mean to. Oh, okay, so Sakurigo, is Sakurigo in there? Shootout. Yeah, I should just got best lines, but that would make Kostopoulos and all the other players. Oh, for God's sakes. All right, Sakura, Soderlund. Can you just work out for me? Is he already on the... Oh, my God. Just give me somebody who's not on Lewis. No, he's probably there. Andronov. There you go. 48 overall. You just go in there. All right. So a lot of micro... Okay, so that was right. That was the trade to the Pittsburgh Penguins. Next up, the Nashville Predators. All right, so let's go to defenseman. All right. Ekholm. There it is. Gonna bring him back this way. Going to Nashville is going to be Bedwin, Nesterov. All right, and where is it? Draft pick, second rounder from Chicago. Yeah, we're going for the playoffs this year, boys. The second rounder. So I'm gonna get back a fourth as well. Hang on a sec. Was there something else to this deal? Forget. So I'm bringing in somebody. I already got rid of Forsling. And that should be enough. Bedwin, Nesterov in a second. Yeah, that was it, right? Fuck, man, I'm all confused now. So Bedwin, top four defenseman. Nesterov, a low top four defenseman. And a second to get Ekholm and a fourth. Will it go through? Boucher. And now Boucher needs to be... What is going on? Okay, Okay, power of video editing. Hang on one second. Okay, I'm having a weird time here. I don't know why it said Reed Boucher has to be sent down to waivers. I only have 20 players... on my roster. I should have one more spot available, but when I went for that trade for Ekholm, it said that I had to move Reed Boucher down. Why is that? Why is that? I should have cap space. It shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, I mean, I can always trade away Ryan for that. But, like, why did it say Reed Boucher needs to be sent down? I'm getting confused here, boys. The waivers are making this really interesting. All right, so Ekholm. All right, there you go. Now, I have one spot available on my roster. I shouldn't need to worry about it. Bedwin's the AHL guy. I have one spot on my roster. Maybe I just needed to reset the screen. Draft pick. All right, I'm going to send in Chicago's second, and I want your fourth back. All right, there you go. All right, so Bedwin, Nesterov, and a second, and Ekholm is coming into the roster. That should just work out. Just perfect. Now, these are possible moves that will have to be made if you complete this trade. Move down. Why do I have to move Reed Boucher down? I do not get that at all. Why does Reed Boucher have to be moved down? Is it to free up the cap space needed? Okay, more power video editing here, boys. Give me a second. Okay, I figured it out. I guess the game was telling me that to make it under the cap, I'd have to move. I don't know why they picked Reed Boucher. So trade accepted. It went through. Sorry I didn't get to show you, but what I did was I retained $1 million of Ekholm's salary, and they still went through with it. I guess because I was offering them so much with 3 assets that they wanted. So I got Ekholm now on the team, and he's on our team for another, 2.5 years at $2.5 million, which is great for us. All right, so where's Ekholm? Where's that go? Oh my God, where is he? I thought what? He gets sent down to the system. Why? Why did he get sent down to the system? All right, so I got him at 2.750. If I bring him up, these moves will result in your team being over the NHL salary cap. What the fuck is going on? Oh man, this is confusing me. All right, so I'll have to send down Joakim Ryan. I'm going to lose Joakim Ryan to waivers. I'm going to have to pick up another depth defenseman then. All right, so Ryan, you're going to switch out with, there you go, waivers. Eligible players must clear waivers. You'll be required to fix your lines. Every team, yeah. All right, so that's fine. So Ryan might get picked up by waivers, boys, but whatever. We're bringing in Ekholm, and then I can just bring up like a two-way guy because Ryan is at $1.35 million. All right, so confirm. Someone going to pick up Ryan? Yeah, Joakim Ryan goes to the Ottawa Senators. All right, so we lost 2 guys there, but we got our team under the cap. Duncan Keith, Ekholm, Myers, Pesce, JOKIHARJU, and Bachfist. And in the system, see, why do we still only... Oh, right, because I need that depth defenseman now. So, defenseman, hang on a second, in the system, Dahlstrom, yeah, you're going to come up. All right, can you... Okay, so we're still over the salary cap, so that's going to be an issue. Well, he's at 8. Can I bring up this guy who's at 7? Let's see, 7.7. There you go, that works. So we're just under. Snuggerud. You're going to come up. Luke Snuggerud. Yeah, he's going to have to just play on our team, boys. So we're going to have to work out the cap space for next year. It's not a big issue, though. We do have a few players that I know I could trade away. So Snuggerud, you're going to come up. Boom, there you go. All right, so I think that is it. So now defensemen, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, and then we have our forwards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14. There you go, Camp. All right. So, line changes. Yeah, I'll have to do this myself now, boys. So, thanks for putting up with it. I was thinking maybe I should just cut all this out, but you know what? This is part of being the general manager. This is why I always like to do some pre-scouting and power of video editing. But I think those trades, I got to show you guys the way I came up with it. So, DeBrincat, Taves, Kane, Saj, Schmaltz, Panarin, McGinn, Pajot, Yarncroc, Boucher, Walmart, Leipzig, and now our blue line has gotten much better, all right? Bachfist and JOKIHARJU are both on... Oh, Ekholm, there you go. Bachfist, JOKIHARJU, and Ekholm. So when you look at our team before the season started, we didn't know if Bachfist and JOKIHARJU would be eligible to play in the NHL. They are, and we picked up Ekholm, who's only making 2.5 or 2.75 now for us. So Ekholm, you're going to go right there behind Duncan Keith, Tyler Myers, Brett Pesce, and should I split up these 2 guys? You know what? Bachfist has been playing great. I'm going to move him up, and Pesce can go on the 3rd line alongside of JOKIHARJU, all right? There you go. So, JOKIHARJU, we're going to take our time with. I'm actually going to put him on the right side. Ekholm and Bachfist. Yeah. And where is Ekholm from? Sweden? Oh, baby. So, we got the 2 super Swedes playing alongside of each other. Bachfist and Ekholm. Yeah, that works for me. All right, nice. Special teams. All right, so power play. Now, this has got to change tremendously. Myers, no, you're coming off the power play now. Ekholm's going in there. There you go. Changing current line. And Yarncroc, you're coming off as well for JOKIHARJU. Because he had some good offensive well, not stats, but he plays like an offensive defenseman, right? So he's going to go in there. Ekholm as well. There you go. Duncan Keith and Bachfist. Very good. 4-man power play. I'll leave that just so we can spread the love out. Penalty kill. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Myers and Pesce. Keith and Ekholm. Absolutely. All right. So now what we have. Why does it? Oh, I guess it's just glitched because I did. Let me just throw in JOKIHARJU quickly. And then throw Ekholm back in quickly. I'm going to have to save. Holy shit, I got to save this game, man. I have got to save the game. Current line. All right, so Jonathan Toews, McGinn, Tyler Myers, Pesce, and now Duncan Keith and Ekholm are back there, all right? Schmaltz and Sod, and Myers, Pesce, Keith, and Ekholm. This way we can protect our younger players, Bachfist and JOKIHARJU. They don't have to be on the power play, or the penalty kill, sorry. And hang on a second, Ekholm. And all these guys, Keith, Ekholm, Pesce, and Myers, hit, block shots, and can play very well. All right, so there it is, the new Chicago Blackhawks, boys. We are going to continue the sim. Let's get to one more month just to see what Ekholm does for us. And in fact, let us, you know what, I'm actually going to play a game right here. We got a whole new team. We can watch this. So Ekholm, what's his stats look like? 26 games played, 1 goal, 4 assists. So you guys keep an eye on that. And JOKIHARJU hasn't played, and Bachfist. All right, you can keep an eye on those points. Back to lines. What is this? So this is the AHL team. We just gotta find some players now. We got no one to play down here. McCardle, and then forward, I'm gonna have to put, or defense, I'm gonna have to put a forward down there. There you go. Just because I have everyone else in position, I don't want to mess around with it. Goaltenders, Watt is still in there, and Kurt Adams and Kostopoulos, they're still just growing. All right, so there it is. Now I've got to save this. We've done so much in this videos. After that trade, man, I don't want to have to do that again. If my power ran out or something. So save file. Hang on a second. Create new file just in case the video gets fucked and I need to go back anyways. There you go. We're nice and saved. All right, so the next game up against the Philadelphia Flyers, a rematch from 2010 Game 6 with our new team. Let's get in there and see what happens, boys. Gotta say, I'm liking it. I'm liking our blue line now, and I think we can make the playoffs if our top 6 can spread out that goal scoring. And JOKIHARJU and, what's his name? Bachfist. Hopefully they begin to grow nice and quickly. So first period, it's a 2-0 lead for the Philadelphia Flyers. Scott Laughton and Claude Giroux. Second period, oh baby, 3-3 tie, no way. DeBrincat, Brendan Saad, Jacob Voracek, and Patty Kane. All right, so you know what? Let's end the video with a full third period gameplay. We get to see all the new young players, the new line changes, and this way you guys can chime in so that I don't waste any simulation time with these new guys. If you guys think that there should be line changes or any new trades, you can let me know and we can take the next video all the way past the trade deadline to the end. So let's finish this one up with a full third period gameplay between your Chicago Blackhawks and the Philadelphia Flyers. So here we are in Philadelphia, the site of the 2010 Stanley Cup final celebration. Remember, Patrick Kane scoring right underneath. Who was it in net again? Oh shit, I forget the name. Was it Boucher? Oh man, I completely forget the name. I forget. But here we are in 2019 now. Whoa, what a big shot there by Chicago. I've got to get these numbers sorted out. Here come the Philadelphia Flyers. We're in the third period, 18 minutes left. We have a tie game, but here comes Patrick Kane. The fans here in Philly absolutely hate him. Kane, what a sauce, almost finds Jonathan Toews darting to the net. Picked up by the veteran Duncan Keith, up to Tyler Myers. Here comes Taves, the captain. Flings it around the net, does the smart play. DeBrincat must be number 12. All right. So that first line of Keith, Kane, not Keith, Kane, Taves, and DeBrincat, I think those guys play very well together. Oh, and a great save by Forsberg, our backup Tendy. In the net. All right, very nice. Top 10 in goals, Patrick Kane, only 3 points behind the lead of Vladimir Tarasenko with 19. He's got himself 16. So we got Panarin, Schmaltz, and Brendan Saad out there. Oh my god, Artemi Panarin's visor. What the hell? Oh, I gotta make Panarin. Oh, that's Ekholm. Never mind. Panarin. I gotta make Panarin 72. What number is he out there? 11. No way, Schmaltz. Schmaltz gets it, trying to fight his way. Oh my god, who's got that black visor? Brendan Saad, you can't even see his freaking face. Schmaltz working against Travis Sanheim behind the net. Both teams just playing good. Oh, Bachfist, what a find. Ekholm, shot, rebound. Oh my god, and you see the two super Swedes at the blue line. Look, they already have that Swedish chemistry. Bachfist finds Ekholm, and Ekholm just does a smart play. A nice tight wrister. Low at the goaltender. Gets it through. The rebound was there. Unlucky to find the back of the net. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 left in the third period. Face off, scrambled. Ooh, picked up by Saad behind the net. He's in a puck battle right now. Oh man, they are fighting tooth and nail. Travis Sanheim's going to get it, though. Escape behind the net. Nice pass. The ghost up to Couturier. Over to the left wing. Back to Couturier. Sean Couturier going around the right side. Trying to back pass. Sanheim's going to keep that puck in at the blue line. That was big. Tanev. One-timer. And Forsberg with a great glove save there on Travis Konechny. The upcoming games for the Philadelphia Flyers at Montreal, at Toronto, and then back at home versus the Calgary Flames. It's a Canadian hat trick, baby. So we got the third line, Pajot, McGinn, and Cal Yarncroc. And speaking of Yarncroc, the trade last year, remember, trying to get that depth for us. I think it looks great on this young team now. I mean, our blue line finally looks great. Our top six looks great, and that's where the third line comes in handy. So come on, boys. Bachfist with a great defensive play, but he loses it. Oh, it bounces wide in Forsberg. Woo! Bachfist did a great job to jump up and intercept that pass, but then he got stripped. Lindblom, another super Swede, just missed the net. Forsberg, another Swede, was forced to cover up. Pajot up against Nolan Patrick, Lindblom, and Brandon Tanev? Shit, I forget. I don't know. Puck in the left corner. JOKIHARJU with a great breakout pass to McGinn. Third liner. Yep, doing the right thing. Dumping it in. Here goes Yarncroc. McGinn. Yep, there's the dump. Out front to Pajot. Back to the point. Pesce with a huge turnover right there. What the hell? But he's back on the point now. Or he's back on defense right now. Wrist shot. Good blocker save there by Forsberg. Lindblom. Back to the point. Back down low. Here we go. We got Hag. Another Swede. Slap shot. Blocked in front by... Who is that? McGinn? Number 23. Shit. Wallmark. We got the fourth line out there for Chicago. They are getting pressed right now in the defensive end. And Forsberg is going to be forced to smother that puck. Yeah, Wallmark's out there. What do we got? We got Wallmark. Who is it? Who's on the fourth line again? Boucher, Wallmark, and Leipzig. Yeah, that's it. Up against their first line is Giroux, JVR, and Voracek. I don't think this is the right call, Coach Q. Wait a minute. Is Coach Q still there in my universe? I don't know. You guys will have to decide. Here we go. The Philadelphia Flyers. Oh, man. They're hunting down this fourth line. But Brett Pesce doing a good job. Whoa! That's a tough angle shot. Goaltender's got to be ready for that. Here we go. Brett Pesce. Get it out. Show me why I traded for you. There you go. Reed Boucher across center. He's got 5 Flyers on him. He finds DeBrincat. Oh, almost finds. Was it Patty Kane? It was somebody. Oh, man, that could have been close. Here come the Flyers. 1 minute remaining. A big chance, but a better save by Forsberg, who has been outstanding here in this third period. JVR, not known for his overpowering wrist shot. You know, the further out JVR, the less opportunity or the less odds he's going to score. But in tight around the crease, might just be the best player currently at that spot. He is lights out. We got the first line going up against line number 2 here. Kane, Taves out there. Oh, man, shot by Couturier. Just missed the net. What a big chance there. DeBrincat up to Tyler Myers, who's jumping up in the play. Finds Patty Kane. DeBrincat on the right side. Back pass. Oh, they screw it up. Oh, my God. The Blackhawks. Wait a minute. Wayne Simmons. Breakaway. Oh, he misses the net. Gets his own rebound. And Forsberg with another save. Chicago had a 2-on-1 with DeBrincat and Kane. And they don't even get a shot off. Too many back passes, man. You got to get your computers to dart towards the net. First line back out there for Philly, while second line, Schmaltz, Panarin, and Saad out for Chicago. Who's going to win this faceoff? And it's going to be Claude Giroux, the captain, Voracek. Back to the point to Ghost. Gosh, the spear gets laid out, and that's going to be a chance for Chicago. Schmaltz off the left wing, across the blue line, into the center, but a great back check by the captain, Claude Giroux. Breaks up that rush. Voracek now rushing back for Philly. Off the left boards, into the middle, goes nowhere. Schmaltz, back pass, there you go. Tyler Myers, up to Duncan Keith. Look at Tyler, Myers and Keith doing a great job. Playing back and forth, 2, 1, shoot it! Oh, there's the shot! And we are going to overtime. Mike Smith playing for the Philadelphia Flyers in this universe. Very good. All right, so gotta say, didn't really notice my blue liners out there. Ekholm and Bachfist had one nice little pass at the blue line that almost led to a goal, and we had a 2-on-1 with DeBrincat and Kane. Other than that, though, I think Philly was a stronger team there in that third period. We're out shooting them. Oh, they're out shooting us 38-20. Man, Forsberg, you are playing great. He's allowed 3 goals, sure, but I mean, what more do you want from the kid? 3-on-3 overtime. Kane and DeBrincat. Here we go. Up against Voracek and Giroux. Come on, Kane. Or come on, DeBrincat. Win that faceoff. Yeah, baby! Patty Kane, he's got it. He's got it in space. This is what you need. 3-on-3. Patty Kane spinning back. No, he's not going to lose it. Finds an open Duncan Keith. Duncan Keith finds Patty Kane! Oh, Provorov, though, intercepts that pass. And the Philadelphia Flyers are going back the other way. Now, puck possession is everything in 3-on-3. Will the Flyers be able to end it here on this chance? Provorov, slapper! Another glove save by Forsberg. Holy moly. This guy's on fire with that mitt tonight. He's snagging everything. Yeah, that's right. You can be angry all you want. You didn't put it in. Kane and DeBrincat still out there up against Voracek and Giroux. Already halfway through the overtime frame. My God, the time goes quick. Here we go. Face off one. Provorov. Oh, couldn't get that shot off. Go, Keith. Go, Keith. Go. Kane to Keith. No. Wow, penalty. Power play. Why would you hook right there? Oh, we had a friggin' breakaway. Keith or Kane, they back passed it to DeBrincat, who was covered by two Philadelphia Flyer forwards. And so he was forced to hook right there. I mean, EA Sports, I don't think they've done a very good job programming 3-on-3 hockey. I think it's the same as 5-on-5, just with less players. The computer's like, what the hell? Where do I pass to? This is not good. 4-on-3 power play for the remaining, for the remainder of the overtime. Oh, that's great. For the remainder of the overtime frame. Oh, just a crazy amount of errors. Oh, but Forsberg, another glove save. This guy is not, he gave the turnover. He committed the turnover by throwing the puck right out. Could have got the face-off. Oh, but he has to make that save, and he does. Schmaltz on the penalty kill out there all by himself. Oh, the two defenders, Couturier and Simmons, up front for Philadelphia, and face-off won by Philly. Myers is going to do the right thing and get that puck out. We're going for the shootout victory, it looks like right now. Philadelphia doesn't want it to go that far. Sanheim up to Wayne Simmons. Wayne Simmons across the blue line. Oh, he's at the left circle. He's going to take a shot of his own. Goes blocker side this time. Forsberg's got to knock that thing into the right corner. I don't know why I said naked. All right, here we go. 124. Down. Oh, no. Yeah, there's no time left in the overtime frame after our penalty anyways. We got to kill this thing off. Sanheim with a big slapper. And Forsberg makes that clutch save on a 5-hole clapper right there. Oh, man, 112 left. Can Forsberg hold on? And then he's going to have to also step up in the shootout as well. Come on, baby. All right, Taves are out there for the penalty kill now. Now we got our best penalty kill line out there. Taser, face-off win. Yeah, baby. But Duncan Keith skates right into the players, which ends up losing the puck. Voracek now trying to find an open player. Schuster. No, you're not going to find Giroux in front of the net. Oh, Taves. Taves wants to go. Ekholm. They want to jump up in the offense here. 3-on-4. Behind the net to Duncan Keith. Duncan Keith. Yeah, you know, no better place to kill a penalty than in the offensive zone. This is great. Duncan Keith back to Taves. Doing a great job on the penalty kill. Ekholm. Taves. Oh, my goodness. Taves. Look at this. Johnny Sirius fighting like a maniac. Keith. Back to Ekholm. Ekholm turning. Go! Oh, my God. What a penalty kill right here. Ekholm showing that he is ready to play. I don't know what Nashville was thinking. Trading away Matthias Ekholm with 2 years left on that contract. Woo! I'm so glad we picked him up. Oh man, he's finding great chemistry there with Taves. If we can win this face-off. No, Claude Giroux's going to win it. Claude Giroux's going to win it. Jacob Voracek, and here comes a final rush chance here for Philadelphia. They gain entry. They have possession. They lose it, but they pick it back up. Provorov, he gets a shot blocked. Gosh, a spear, saves it. It's onside still. Behind the net, Giroux. They keep on going behind the net. Gosh, the spear in front. Oh, man. Wasn't on his one-timer. And Schmaltz is going to get it down the ice. 10 seconds remain here in the overtime frame. Can Philly get one more opportunity? Giroux, 6 seconds. Windmill deke, but Pesci, that's what I got him for, boys. Defensive defenseman. Doesn't get dangled by the captain, Claude Giroux, and then gets it 200 feet down the ice. And the Chicago Blackhawks, they kill off the power play in overtime, and they get themselves to a shootout. Woo, baby. Nice job, boys. All right, so strap yourselves in. This could be a while. AI on AI shootout. Hopefully EA Sports done a better job on giving creativity to the offense. Patrick Kane, we all know that this guy's a stud in the shootout in real life. Let's see what he can do in this universe. Patty Kane coming in. It's a weird camera angle. Patty Kane looking. Whoa! All right, EA, very good. Patrick Kane with those nifty mitts. Backhand to forehand, and as soon as he's got it cocked and loaded, was it low glove or was it high glove? Low glove. Oh, that was shifty. Across the goalie coming in. And Patrick Kane, showtime, baby. Yeah. Forsberg Forsberg, you have been outstanding for us, man. You've been the reason that we're in this game. Let's go. Shane Gosh the spear. Coming down on Forsberg. Backhand, forehand, misses the net. The defenseman taking the shot. Can't find the target. And the Chicago Blackhawks have a 1-0 lead here in the shootout. I have to vamp a lot here, boys, because I can no longer hit A. Panarin, number 11. We got to change that to 72. You guys got to remind me. Backhand. Oh, what a save. What a save by Mike Smith. He had it. He had him dead to right. He had a poke check going and everything. You know what? I got to blame Panarin on that one. He just didn't find the right spot in the net. He shot it at the goalie. Claude Giroux, the captain. Can he tie it up? Forehand, fake. Ooh, backhand, forehand, and hits the post. Forsberg, with all his skill today, or tonight, it's good to see that he's getting some luck in there as well. He deserves it. Claude Giroux looks skyward. He can't believe that. He should have had it. DeBrincat for the win. DeBrincat for the win. We called him a playmaker. Is he a sniper? Oh, he tries the same move that Kane tried. The little dangle to the right, and then the shot, low blocker. I guess the glove is a little bit easier to shoot on there going across the goaltender than the blocker. All right, Jacob Voracek, he's got to score, or will Forsberg be the first star? No, he won't. Jacob Voracek, the nifty mitts. And just like the game went to overtime, the shootout's got to go to extra frames also. Jacob Voracek, swift move right there. Let's go, Flyers. Not even looking at the play, woman. There you go. How many times do you see that in hockey arenas? People on their phone instead of actually just watching the game. Jonathan Taveser. All right, we're back to square one here. Let's put the pressure on. Need a goal. Taveser coming in. Oh, yeah, he is not a shooter. What the hell was that? Comes in short side and then tries to, like, power it. I'm driving to the net, boys. I'm driving to the net. The defender's not going to stop me. No defender out there, Taser. JVR. If he gets in tight, he is nasty in a shootout. All right. Yeah, he might go to the backhand. Might go to the backhand in tight. Might go to the back. Yeah, there it is. That's his move. That's his move. And James Van Riemsdyk, he clinches the game for the Philadelphia Flyers. Oh, poor Forsberg. He had an outstanding performance, but just couldn't get the offense there. Kane scored in the shootout. Voracek tied it up. And then JV, yeah, this is what he does in the shootout too, man. The little backhand. Yep, that's what he would do. The Philadelphia Flyers salute their fans. All right, so a little disappointing there in our first game with our new squad. We lose in overtime, but you know, if you're going to try to find some or silver lining in that, it's an Eastern Conference team, and we got a point out of them. All right, so I think it was a successful video today here, boys. Ekholm, JOKIHARJU, and Bachfist are now legitimate blue liners on the Chicago Blackhawks. You add that in with Tyler Myers, Brett Pesce, and Duncan Keith, we have a blue line now. We do. And Patty Kane and Bobrovsky, now you got your superstar who can score goals. Panarin's there too. And you have your superstar goaltender. And then on top of that, Saad and Taves are the forwards who are, you know, in the Selke category. I'm not going to say they're going to win the Selke, but they play that way. So, you know, things are looking good for this team. Now, hang on a second before we call it. Let's see. Any points for our guys? DeBrincat from Kane and Keith. Saad from Panarin, Kane from DeBrincat and Taves, and then, yeah, so JOKIHARJU and Ekholm, no points in their very first game, but still, good performance. So you guys let me know anything and everything, the trades, the line changes, and in the next video, we will take you to the trade deadline, see how our team looks. If we're bound for the playoffs, I might even trade away our first rounder. If not, might sell a few players to free up some cap space for next season. So boys, let me know, and I will see you next time. Hey guys, Johnny here, and thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give us a like, hit that subscribe button, and make sure notifications are on so you don't miss out on any new content. We also live stream on Twitch where I take days off my life for your entertainment. Sonny Gray, get out of it. You stupid pieces of shit! I should have gone with Jose for Fernandez! Oh my God, pitching change. Fernandez, get your ass in there. Oh, I swear to God, baseball God just decided all over me. Grand slam, oh yeah. Make me miss the playoffs with a first-ranked team. Year 2, 30 games above 500, no divisional win, trip to the wild card. First inning.